Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. I'm actually making this video today because I realized that in my previous videos on The Ordinary, I forgot to tell you guys how I actually use this product in my routine. And I did not even realize this until someone sent me a message on Instagram and asked me if I use all the products in those videos, in those two videos every day. And I was kind of, okay, that means I need to make another video telling you guys how I incorporate this products into my routine, if I use them every day, how frequently I use them, you know, and all that good jazz. If you'd like to know more, please keep watching. All right guys, so I'm going to start with direct acids, and the direct acids I review are the mandelic acid 10% plus HA, lactic acid 10% plus HA, and the AHA and BHA peeling solution. Now, I have these three, and you don't absolutely need to buy three of them. I would recommend that if you're sensitive and you are new to acids, you get the mandelic acid 10% plus HA. If you're an intermediate acid user, get the lactic acid 10% plus HA. This is an alpha hydroxy acids, and basically both of them exfoliate the surface of your skin. They don't go deeper into your pores and clear out congestion. They just exfoliate the surface of your skin. Now, in order to maintain healthy skin, you definitely need a mix of AHA and BHA. So for your AHAs, like I said, if you are new to acids or your skin is really sensitive, just go for the mandelic acid 10% plus AHA. But if you're someone that really likes lactic acid, The Ordinary makes the 10% plus HA and the 5% plus HA. If you are sensitive, you can go for the lactic at 5% plus HA as opposed to getting the mandelic acid 10% plus HA. Now, I suggest this because it has the largest molecular size of all the exfoliating acids, of all the AHAs, and it doesn't penetrate as deep as lactic and glycolic acid, so this will give you little to no irritation. But this, if you're sensitive, you experience some irritation, so I would advise that you either get a lower concentration of that if you're sensitive, or if you're new to acids, or you get this. Now, like I said, if you're an intermediate acid user, get the lactic 10% plus AHA. But if you're a seasoned acid user, get the AHA and BHA peeling solution. Like, those are my suggestions. Now, these two, the mandelic acid and the lactic acid 10% plus HA, are leave-on acid. So you leave them on your skin. They almost like act like serums, exfoliating serums, while the AHA and BHA peeling solution is a 10-minute peel that you wash off your skin. Now, I use this in my routine. I kind of use both of them the same way. So I cleanse, I use a toner, and then I use this on my skin afterwards. But I find out that I can as well just cleanse and use this and then go to my moisturizer, because I find that my skin, I just tend to like direct contact of the acid on my skin, and moreover has a very watery consistency, so your skin doesn't need to be damp for it to be absorbed. However, on for the mandelic acid 10% plus HA, you need to have, like, your skin needs to be moist for this to absorb, because it has kind of like an oil-like consistency. Like I mentioned in the two videos I have reviewed The Ordinary product, but this is more like it has a watery consistency, so you can just cleanse afterwards. If you're not a toner person, you go straight into this. But if you want to use this, you cleanse, you use a toner, so your skin is moist and ready to absorb the mandelic acid 10% plus HA. You want to keep acids, especially AHAs, to your nighttime routine, because they make your skin sensitive to the sun. However, I kind of use this in the daytime. I use it in the daytime because sometimes I don't go out, so my skin is not in direct contact with the sun, you know. But I would advise, if you're someone that works out, or rather if you're someone that goes to work, you spend a good amount of time under the sun, you use these products at night. Now let's go to the AHA and BHA peeling solution. Like I said, this is a 10-minute peel, and this is designed like your regular exfoliator. Think about it like your scrubs or your peels. So after cleansing, you immediately use this. Like I mentioned in my previous video, it's a combination of AHAs and BHAs. AHAs that exfoliate the surface of your skin, and BHA, salicylic acid, that goes deeper into your pores and exfoliates the pore linings of your skin. Now the AHA here is lactic, glycolic, tartaric, and citric acids. That's why I mentioned that if you're a beginner, you don't want to go straight into a product like this because it's very, very potent, very concentrated. My experience, I did not start with mandelic or lactic acid. I learned the hard way. I started with this. It was very irritating on my skin, and then I had to bump it down to mandelic acid. I just bought the lactic acid because I wanted to be able to review it. So like I said, this is a 10-minute peel, and it is preferred to be used in the nighttime. Just use all your acids in the nighttime, both your AHAs and your BHA. Use them in the nighttime, cleanse your skin, exfoliate. You can go into using any serum you want to use, and then use your moisturizer as your final step. So that's how you use this. This is recommended to be used at most 2 times a week, I believe. But like I said, if you're a seasoned acid user, you can use it like 3 times a week. You know, there's really no harm in that if your skin is used to acids. But these are leave-on acids, and you can use them every day. So like I mentioned, you cleanse, you use a toner, and then you put this on your skin as your exfoliating serum, and then finish up with a moisturizer. But for this, you cleanse, you use this afterwards to exfoliate your skin. You wash it off, you use your toner, you use your serum, and then you use your moisturizer. Guys, I'm sorry about the noise. If you hear any background noise, there's construction work going on like in front of me, behind me, so please bear with me. Now the next set of products I will be taking you guys through how to use them is the ascorbic acid and alpha-butene, the niacinamide and zinc, and the resveratrol and ferulic acid. These 3 are normally like my daytime serums, and like I said, they target specific skin concerns, so you don't need to buy everything. Please watch my video. I will link it up here so that you can watch it, so that you're not struggling to understand what I'm saying, you know. So like I said, these are like my daytime serums, and you can use this every day. They are daytime serums, but you can use them in the nighttime. But I prefer to use them in the daytime because I like to keep my acids in the nighttime, and because I have leave-on acids, I do not like to combine serums in a routine. So I'll rather use this in the daytime. Now the niacinamide and zinc is usually when I want to like I said, control my sebum. Maybe I'm beginning to produce excess sebum. It's that time of the month. I'm beginning to produce excess sebum, or I just want to like strengthen my skin's barrier. I use this. And if I just want an antioxidant serum, nothing serious, I just want some protection during the daytime, I use this. Now, how do I use these ones? I cleanse, I tone, I use an essence. If I have an essence, I probably will use an eye cream. I don't use eye creams very often because I just feel it's an extra step that I don't need to use every day. And then I use the serum, and I use a moisturizer. Deciem recommends that you don't use ascorbic acid and niacinamide together, so I would suggest that you don't use these 2 serums together. You can decide to alternate them, so you use this the first day, then use this the second day, or you use this in the daytime and use this in the night. Right guys, let's go into retinoids. So retinoids, just like alpha hydroxyl acids, are advised to use in the nighttime. So you want to use your retinoids in the nighttime. I reviewed 3 retinoids in my previous video. I reviewed the retinol 1% in squalene, the Granactive retinoid 5% in squalene, and then the Granactive retinoid 2% emulsion. Those 2 are in base of squalene, so they have a more oily feel, and the Granactive retinoid 2% emulsion is like a hydrating serum with a retinoid complex in it. So like I said, you use this in the nighttime. You can use your retinoids every day, but if you are new to this type of skincare ingredient, you can start once a week, and as your skin builds tolerance, You can begin to do 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and then you can begin to use every night. So how do you use this? You cleanse, you exfoliate, you tone, you use your essence, you use your eye cream, and then you use this product, you use your retinoids, and then you use your moisturizer. Now for the Granactive Retinoid 2% emulsion, I would advise I use a moisturizer afterwards, because it's like a hydrating serum, so you want something to like seal moisture into your skin, and so that your skin doesn't experience transepidermal water loss during the nighttime. But for your retinoid in squalene, you can use it as your last step, because it has an oily film, and that can very well just serve as your moisturizer. I know people use oils as moisturizer, so that can serve as your last step. You don't need to use a moisturizer on top. If you're extra, or if you need a boost of hydration, you can use a moisturizer on top of it as your last step for your Granactive Retinoids in squalene or your retinol in squalene. It really depends on you. But what I do is I cleanse, I tone, I use an essence, I use an eye serum, I use my retinol or retinoid in squalene, and I call it a night. But for the Granactive Retinoid 2% emulsion, because it's hydrating, even with the retinoid in it, I will use a moisturizer afterwards just to seal in that moisture. All right, guys, so I have the Caffeine Solution 5% plus EGCG. All the others that I have reviewed prior to now are face products and like face serums, but this one is specifically for the contour of your eyes, right? So like I mentioned, you can use this every day, day and night. It's fantastic for day and night use. You can use it every day. So you can cleanse, you tone, you use an essence if you have an essence, and then you go in with your eye serum. This is like the easiest product to use in your routine, like the most straightforward product. Is not a confusing product. Just treat it like an eye cream. Alright guys, so the last product I'm reviewing are the oils, and I specifically have the bee oil with me. I know I reviewed argan oil and rose hip seed oil, but oils are usually like your second to last step if you want to incorporate oils. If you're oily and acne prone skin, like you haven't really gotten a hang of your acne and you are still breaking out frequently, just avoid oils altogether. But if you have really dry skin, oils are a fantastic way to nourish your skin in the nighttime, but you can use it in the daytime as well. Because I'm oily, I rather keep my oils till the nighttime. I don't use them in the daytime. So how do you use this? You cleanse, you tone, you use a toner, you use your essence if you have one, you use your eye cream, you use your serum, you use your oil, and then you use your moisturizer. I know there's a debate in the skincare industry if moisturizer should come before oils or oils should come before moisturizer, but I just use common knowledge, and I use how best it works for me. I use an oil and then I use a moisturizer. I see this as nourishing products that nourish your skin, So I will use an oil and I'll use a moisturizer, or sometimes I'll just finish up with an oil depending on how my skin feels. If I feel like my skin doesn't need a moisturizer, I use that. But for your thicker oils, you can use a moisturizer and then use an oil on top. But I would normally always use an oil and then finish up with a moisturizer. You can use this every day, day and night, if you have normal skin, normal to dry skin. If you're oily, you can use it like once or twice a week. You don't have to use it every day, and you just need to be in tune with your skin. If you find that you're breaking out, just skip the oil step, because that just creates a more thriving environment for bacteria to feed. So you really don't want to worsen your skin issues. That's why I think that if you have not gotten your acne under control and you're still breaking out badly, just skip on the oil. All right guys, there you have it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know there's some products I didn't review, like your hyaluronic acid plus 2%, I believe, from The Ordinary. I didn't incorporate them in my routine because I don't see the need to, especially because I use essences that give me more quantity of products than buying a 30 ml serum of hyaluronic acid. I also didn't review the salicylic acid 2% as well, you know, but just treat it like you treat your AHAs. I believe you can combine both of them in the same routine, so you can use both of them as a serum in the same routine, both of them as serums in one routine at night. But if you're sensitive, if you're new to acids, just use one serum at a time. Use one exfoliating product at a time, you know. And salicylic acid 2% from The Ordinary is leave-on, so you can cleanse, you tone, you use an essence, you use your eye cream, you use your salicylic acid 2% plus HA, I think that's what it is. I don't know the name, I just know that it's salicylic acid 2%, and then finish up with your moisturizer. But if you are someone that wants to get the benefits of AHA and BHA at the same time, I know some people's skin can tolerate both of them. Like now, my skin can tolerate both of them. So normally, if I have salicylic acid as a separate serum, exfoliating serum, and I have lactic acid as a separate exfoliating serum in my routine, I can use them together. So this is how I would definitely pair it. I would cleanse, I would tone, I'll use an essence, I'll use my eye cream. I will use the thinner one first. So if the salicylic acid product is thinner, I'll use it first, and then use my lactic acid on top of it, and then finish up with a moisturizer. If you have any other products that you would like me to help you with the order of the routine, just leave it down below in the comment section. Whatever products you are confused about how to place in your routine, just leave it down below. I'll respond to it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if it was helpful for you. Please also share with your friends who have difficulty knowing what product to buy, which of the Ordinary products to buy, and how to order them in your routine. Share with them. Also, please do not forget to subscribe. I would love that you join my skincare family. And when you do, please turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.